And the people, that oddly enough, that come for psychotherapy are often very highly developed. They're very, comparatively speaking, emotionally mature. They are able to look at their situation and say, gee, what can I do to improve this? And
Yeah,
so
there's
then they,
two people in every
yeah, two
relationship at
people,
least, right?
how do I cope with this better? Is taking responsibility. That's a very self-reflective and emotionally mature thing to do. So I was having these people coming in for psychotherapy, and they're telling me about their relationships, and I'm hearing this behavior. Maybe it's their parent or their spouse or their boss or whoever, and I'm thinking, why is this person in therapy? Why aren't the people who are causing all the problems out there, why aren't they in therapy? And of course, the answer is that they don't think that they're the ones with the problem. They cause problems for other people. Just like children have no awareness of, what they're costing their parents when they're just being themselves. And that's the way emotionally immature people are. So to get back to your question, what would happen is they would come in and talk about their symptoms or their situation for a few sessions. And then there comes a time when people kind of relax and they come in and then they start to tell you about their day, or they start to just tell you about their lives as opposed to reciting their symptoms. And when they would do that, they would start describing their relationship, often with a parent, sometimes with a spouse. And that's where I really got that very strong picture of they're dealing with someone who is operating emotionally at the level of a small child. And when I would share that conceptualization to them, like, have you ever thought that, your dad is kind of like a toddler in the way he, gets mad and flies off the handle? And they're like, oh yeah, we joke about dad's tantrums all the time. Or have you ever felt like your mom was kind of like more like a 13-year-old in the way she, sort of shares with you about her boyfriends and her stuff? And so it was a very useful way of framing the interpersonal problem with them. And that's where I segued into, gee, why not just discuss with the patient or with the client how this emotional immaturity is operating in their family member so that they don't feel like they're the ones who are having the problem, and they can understand better how to deal with it. So that's how it came about.